Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your New York Yankees.
And on the mound today, Gerrit Cole, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Just about to get underway, Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Yo one. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. Ball two.
Next pitch is outside. Got him. And there's one down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Ball one.
The 1-0. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider.
Oh, that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
The right fielder.
Man at first, stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now in the Bronx, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Gavin Williams. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees, and that one moves his feet.
Ball two.
Down. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And a big swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Paul Goldschmidt swings through it for strike one.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
No.
Swings through that one out in front that time. stays alive. First and second here, no outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that one got a piece of him.
Ball, that hit him.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jazz.
So bases loaded with one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch misses.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one is upstairs. Bases loaded, one away. That one's in there. Strike one.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout
The
there.
right fielder, Jose Caballero.
Ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-2.
No,
Really
off the
good
plate.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 0-2. And foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Got him swinging. Stepping in, Angel Martinez. On the ground. On to second, they get one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball. No. No, that's a ball.
Bounce to the right. Bazzana. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
Ahoy. Ball.
Outside. Ball 2. And that one is inside. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Second inning here, no score. And he walked
Ball
him.
4 outside.
Well, breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. The 0-1. And that one hammered on its way. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. So he blasts one out the other way. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0. The 0-1. And that is out of play. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The designated hitter,
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And a base hit up the middle. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
This to third, and that'll do it. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Pulls that one foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Patrick Bailey.
And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's a ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his...
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Brayan.
So man aboard Here's Brayan Rocchio. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. The 1-2. Popped up. Chisholm settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Travis Bazana.
That one misses. Ball one. Bailey off of first with 2 away. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back in New York and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
That's a ball.
One now.
No.
On the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it. He beats the throw. And they don't get the out.
Next for the Yankees.
One down. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. His first at bat was a strikeout. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Fouled off down the right side. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball left side. Ramirez over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. On to the fourth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
Ball.
And another ball. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
There's a strike. Swinging a foul out of play. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Gerrit Cole.
No,
Tried to backdoor
off the
him with
plate.
that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Hut.
The Guardians down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Talk about
That's
a battle at the
Take your
plate.
base.
10 pitches. He earned that walk.
Number 9.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice
that's too
tight
high.
spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Up next for Cleveland,
Reese
the first
Hoskins
baseman, number
to the
8,
plate.
Reese
Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one. 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Struck him out looking. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
and
off
stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan
the third
McMahon.
baseman, Ryan McMahon.
No.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Up
that.
next
Couldn't
for
get
the
any air
Yankees,
under it, but he
the catcher,
smoked
number
that ball
28,
back up the middle.
up there.
Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1.
Inside.
Swinging a foul straight back. McMahon gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground to third. That's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Berg. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one fouled off. The Yankees trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball outside.
Not close with that one. And the count's full. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just a slow ground ball this time.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Stays alive. No outs. Runners at first and second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. A 1-2. On a line out towards center. Kwan takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Van Right.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And it's filled up. Outside ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded.
Man, that's a tough one.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Cody Hoyer.
How'd you like this? Summoned from the bullpen, playing the Yankees, bases loaded.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He's been a great free agent sign.
Run that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't make the play, and this could clear the bases. Runner around third. The relay throw. Catcher can hang on. It's 5-0.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner at second, 2 down. And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back in the Bronx, stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez.
You know, these Guardians, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
In the air, right field, Caballero moving under this one. 1 up, 1 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8, Kwan. Not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Patrick Bailey. Hit by a pitch his first time up. And it's fouled away. Foul ball there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. No question about this one. It's out of here. He sends it into the second deck. And they close the gap. It's 5-1. Popped in the air. Left field. And that is that. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Chisholm Jr.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him.
Oh, gets dirty. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jose Caballero.
Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Caballero thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ball.
Hoyer, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. In the air, center field. And that is that. Back now in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 5-2.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
At the plate, Chase DeLauder. Ripped, but it curls foul. Yankees up by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Tap foul at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Caught him looking for the K.
The batter on the mound, designated hitter, Manzardo.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Not in time. He's safe. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Ramirez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that one fouled off. In the dirt.
Ball 3.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. The other way. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a...
Jake Bird taking over on the mound.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitch this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1, no strikes.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Runners at first and second with one gone. On the ground, right side. And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And now they trail by one. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Ball.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's too low. Ball three. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
2 on, 2 outs. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 3-2 now. And he walked him. Bases loaded and a potential tying run just 90 feet away from scoring after he saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Brayan.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here. But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
Rocchio in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Sets him down looking. Good job of damage control right there.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Shawn Armstrong.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Well,
In the air, right side. DeLauder settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Yep. Down low.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Grisham.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Ball 2.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Travis Bazzana. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the dirt, and the count even 1-1.
Ball, no.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Late swing, fouled off.
No, outside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. There's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The right fielder, Chase Delauder.
One out man at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase Delauder. That's inside, and that's ball one. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Left field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Designated hitter, Manzardo.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Manzardo wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 on, 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Called out on strikes.
Up next to Cleveland, the first baseman.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hoskins stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next one is off the play. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
That misses, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch, He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The Yanks trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bottom of the 7th. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Wright.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
That's in for a strike at 95, and a count 2-1. That one ripped right center field, carrying well, and it is out of here. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 6-4. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Cody Bellinger.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that is out of play. Ripped to right, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Matt Vesta.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Caballero, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball.
Just missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
In for a strike. 3-2 now. Quick move to first. Bellinger dives back. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Back at Yankee Stadium, stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. What a stop to first, and they get the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Kwan.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Brent Hedrick comes on now. On for the 30th time this year. Patrick Bailey digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 3rd out. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Foul ball. On the inside corner for a strike. Vesta goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. The 0-2.
Ball. Ball 2.
Good eye in that spot. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline. No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. An absolute moonshot into the 3rd deck. And they add on. It's 8-4. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Oh, 1 now. Misses the sweeper. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And 1-2. Stays alive. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to it. Now on the bump, Tim Herron. He's into the game with the bases empty. This one in the air. Ramirez under it. And there's one away. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. Hit in the air, left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Goldschmidt.
Center field, Kwan in position. And that is the third out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. Back for more from the Bronx. All set to start the 9th in this one. Brayan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Swinging a foul straight back.
That's a ball.
That's in there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball.
That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay, he's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ramirez in the box now, takes strike 1. The 0-1. Late that time, it's strike 2. And that one ripped to left. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yeah.
One run across in the frame so far. Here at the top of the 9th.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Too high, and now it's 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Manzardo, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ramirez, the lead runner out at second. DeLauder over at first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out.
The first baseman, number 8, Reed Hoskins.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
Ball.
2 on, 2 outs. That's outside.
No.
And now 3-1.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
They're down to their final strike. Oh, great stop. Now a jump throw. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long